congratulations, Khandro-la, your baby's born. We don't serve donuts here, so we all come here fully participating in celebrating the book launch and curious and want to know about. So here's my question. What inspired you to write Dakini Journey in the Contemporary World, and how did it come about? What was in your mind when you said to yourself, yeah, right, I'm gonna write a book? So how did it come about?
Right, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to write an Amazon bestseller book. That was the intention. No, I had no intention. So I never intended or dared to write about this most challenging figure or entity called Dakini. I'm not a scholar, I'm not expert by any means in this area. I just want to say a little bit how this book came about, so maybe that helps or support my statement of I never intended to write. This book came about from the natural unfoldment of various factors coincided during 2020 and 2021. I wrote a little bit about this in my invitation, if you have read that. But anyway, I'm gonna repeat myself. My own personal journey, treading this Dakini Journey, so-called, and the 1-year immersion program of Dakini Journey. Many of you participated during that time. 1-year journey, we explore Dakinis and also lots of inquiries in this challenging time. Traditional lineage journeys in Chö practice, Chö mastery journey, we are at the stage of 5 Dakini practice. So that's also part of this coincided cause or the factor. And also challenging circumstances of the pandemic. You remember, you already forgot about this when the pandemic came. So we got together, how can we face this challenge? Not only pandemics, lots of other challenges we faced. All these things, various factors came about together. Then somehow this pregnancy, I don't know when I conceived, but somehow something bubbled, something in me, maybe I was carrying this some seed of Dakini Journey for a long time. Then my belly get bigger and bigger. Then 2021, because of all these different factors came together, and because of this shock, the baby automatically came out. I feel something like that unintentionally. So that's how this came about. The content of this book was initially for the introduction to the commentary on the lineage practice of 5 Dakini. So Dakini Journey in the Contemporary World. So this volume 2 was originally envisioned as one book together with the commentary to the 5 Dakinis. So lineage practice. We just published volume 2, then volume 3 is coming up, but those are meant to be together. However, because of this publication restriction, page number got so bigger and bigger. And then we had to separate, we have to present as 2 volumes. Together takes a leader on this Dakini journeys. So I really encourage all of you to read volume 1, prepare and internalize. So prepare means make Dakini journey as your own journey. Sometimes traditional practice, traditional path or journey become not so embodied journey because somebody else is tread that journey. Just I gonna follow that, try to put one's own journey in the framework of somebody else's journey that somebody else tread. Of course, those frameworks are so important as a lineage practice, but our approach, our contemporary approach, should be really internalized and embodied and experiential. That's kind of intention of this volume 2.